In an era where every celebrity footfall is fodder for the paparazzi's insatiable lens, the art of evasion has become a rarefied skill, one that Beyonce and Jay-Z wielded with surgical precision at Kris Jenner's monumental 70th birthday celebration. The event, a James Bond-inspired spectacle of glamour and guile, unfolded at the palatial Beverly Hills estate of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, transforming the $165 million property into a fortress of festivity. Yet, amid the cascade of A-list arrivals, Oprah Winfrey in regal splendor, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle exuding quiet charisma, Hailey Bieber's effortless chic, Mariah Carey's vocal prowess on standby, and Mark Zuckerberg's understated tech mogul vibe, the power couple known as the Carters slipped through the cracks like shadows in a spy thriller. Their presence remained a closely guarded secret until whispers 2 days later confirmed what insiders had orchestrated: a flawless infiltration untouched by the flashbulbs that documented their peers. The mechanics of their stealth were as meticulous as a heist plot from one of 007's dossiers. Prime parking privileges granted them direct access to the estate's expansive grounds, bypassing the gauntlet of photographers stationed at the gates. They alighted from their vehicle in a secluded nook, far from the prying eyes that captured every other guest's entrance. It was a move redolent of their storied careers, masters of narrative control, from Jay-Z's boardroom battles to Beyoncé's visual albums that drop like cultural grenades. In a night where visibility is currency, their invisibility was a statement. We attend on our terms, revealing only what we choose. Contrast this with Tina Knowles, Beyoncé's matriarchal anchor, who embraced the spotlight in a vibrant red ensemble, her poses a joyful affirmation of family ties. At least one Knowles claimed the evening's radiance, while the duo observed from the periphery, perhaps savoring the irony of a Bond-themed bash where discretion was the ultimate gadget. The soirée itself was a symphony of excess, so thunderous in its revelry that it pierced the tranquil veneer of Beverly Hills' elite enclave. Neighbors, roused from slumber by the pulsating bass, summoned authorities not once but repeatedly, their complaints echoing the tension between private indulgence and public nuisance. A live performance by Bruno Mars ignited the crowd into a euphoric frenzy, his hits reverberating like seismic waves through the night air. Under California's stringent noise ordinances, prohibiting undue clamor post 10 p.m. in residential zones, the din was deemed egregious. Officers arrived, conferring with security in hushed tones, issuing stern warnings that hung like a martini olive in the festive ether. But the disruptions didn't end there. Later patrols targeted the elaborate decorative hedges erected to seal off the street, a barricade of faux foliage lacking the requisite permits. As the greenery was dismantled under official decree, the last waves of departing luminaries, Oprah's laughter still lingering, Adele's soulful aura intact, witnessed the abrupt denouement, a reminder that even in opulence rules reign. This wasn't mere revelry, it was a coronation for Kris Jenner, the Kardashian-Jenner clan's architect of empires. At 70, she stands as a colossus of reinvention, her energy an inexhaustible force that belies the calendar. Insiders paint her not as aged but amplified, enthusiasm bubbling like champagne, glamour woven into every interaction. The guest list read like a Hollywood pantheon: Snoop Dogg's laid-back legend, Paris Hilton's Eris sparkle, Niecy Nash's infectious mirth, Sarah Paulson's dramatic depth, Naomi Watts' poised intensity, all converging to honor the momager who birthed a dynasty from reality TV's raw clay. The theme, with its nods to shaken not stirred cocktails and tuxedoed intrigue, mirrored Kris's life, calculated risks yielding stratospheric rewards. Notably absent were the omnipresent cameras of the Kardashians, the Hulu juggernaut that chronicles the family's every exhale. This omission was deliberate, a sacred space unmarred by production lights. It was just all about celebrating Kris, a close observer confided, capturing the night's purity. Over the top yet intimate, glamorous yet grounded in familial love, it encapsulated the Jenner ethos: excess as expression, love as the ultimate luxury. Kris's preparations had simmered for weeks, her excitement palpable. "Sure, she looks amazing," a source elaborated, "but it's her energy that stands out. She has this non-stop enthusiasm for life. At 70 she's not fading, she's firing on all cylinders, plotting the next chapter with the same fervor that turned 6 children, Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, Rob, Kylie, Kendall, into global icons." For Beyonce and Jay-Z, the evening was a cameo in a larger tapestry. Their union, a 20-plus-year odyssey of mutual elevation, thrives on such subtleties. From Lemonade's raw reckonings to 4:44's introspective bars, they've navigated fame's labyrinth by curating their visibility. Attending Sans Snapshots aligns with this philosophy: support without spectacle, presence without performance. Tina's bold reds and smiles bridged the generational gap, a visual thread linking mother to daughter in celebration. As the hedges fell and Mars's echoes faded, the party etched itself into lore, not for the stars who shone brightest, but for the enigma of those who chose the shadows, proving that in the game of glamour, true power lies in the unseen play.